Hey guys, this is my beautiful mother and she is going to be trying out the Madison Reed hair dye. Madison Reed reached out to me asking me if I wanted to try their hair dye. I don't dye my hair. I have never dyed my hair. So I asked my mother if she wanted to try it and she agreed. So we are going to try to give her a like cherry red color with the color that they sent us. The kit comes with everything that you need. It comes with the hair dye, the mix, the gloves, cream barrier, shower cap, cleansing wipes, everything you need. They send it to you, and it is a safe hair dye. The hair dye does not contain any parabens, any PPDs, or any gluten. It is very safe for your hair. If you're dyeing your hair for the first time or if you're touching up your color, this is a safe hair dye line that you can use. Now for the color that we were trying to achieve, they did send us two colors, a brown and a red color that we had to mix together to achieve the color that we wanted. So we just had to put in the radiant cream color with the color activator. I put half of each color into it, shook it up, and then I made the other bottle as well. Since they sent two bottles, my mom does have long thick hair, so we did have to use the two bottles, but I just used the other half of the color into the second bottle. This is my mother's hair color before we dyed her hair. She wanted a light colored red, but Madison Reed stated that that color might be too harsh for her hair, so we got a hair dye that's closest to the red that she wanted. So I'm just putting the cream barrier around her head so that the dye doesn't dye her skin. I like to work on the edges and then the roots first and then work onto the ends. I find that working this way just gets that color onto the edges better, especially if you have some grays, so the hair dye will take to your hair and be sitting on your hair longer. I'm not a professional. These are just some of the tips and tricks that I've learned from dyeing my friend's hair, dyeing my mom's hair, dyeing family members' hair all these years, but I am not a professional. I've never dyed my own hair, so these tips may not be right, but this is what I do when I am dyeing somebody's hair. When I'm applying the hair dye, I part it with the nozzle of the bottle. Then I'll put the hair dye on top of the section and under the section, like two lines, and I'll work that into the root, and I'll keep going down the section. Once I finish all the roots of her hair, then I'll work down her hair shaft to her ends. It's easier to watch the video than have me explaining it. Like when I'm saying I dye the top and I dye the bottom, like you'll see I'm putting two lines like at the top of the part and then at the bottom of the part. I try not to touch her scalp. I just add the hair dye onto her hair and then I continue on to the next section. My mother has no idea how to act with the camera in front of her face. So while I'm going along doing her hair, do not mind her crazy faces. But the Madison Reed hair dye, it did not damage her hair at all. It was actually really gentle. If you're looking for a drastic color change, this might not be the hairline for you to try. But if you want like a subtle change or a touch up, or like you want your grays to be hidden, then this is a great line to try because it did not dry out or damage her hair at all. And I'm going to show you guys a close-up of how I'm doing it while I'm doing the roots. I'm working the color onto every single part of her hair, making sure every strand is touched by the hair dye so that her color is even. Like I said before, I'm starting on the roots, then I'll work my way down to the shaft and the ends of her hair. To really have the red pop, I could have added less of the brown color that they sent to me. My mom's hair is really thick. It is natural. She does not perm her hair or anything. She just straightens it every once in a while, so her hair is still really thick. But the color would have taken more, like the color could have been a little lighter, maybe if I added less of the brown. But next time, if we do try Madison Reed again, we'll know that for next time. But when they do send you two colors and the prominent color is the color that you want, then they send you like a contrasting color, I do suggest to use the lighter color more than the darker color, because that's where I think we messed up, and that's why the color didn't come out as light as she wanted, but the color still did come out really pretty. The dye did feel like a conditioner. It was really easy to work through her hair. When I'm working through this shaft, I just make sure it's touching every single strand. I kind of combed it through with my fingers. As I'm parting with the nozzle and working it down, but it was really easy to work through her hair. After just a couple of minutes, I can already see the color starting to take to her hair. I'm gonna finish the rest of her hair before I go on to the back, but I'm glad that my mom trusted me to do her hair.
So as long as my hair isn't turned pink. There's some raspberry color. Okay now. Wait a minute now, I'm looking at you. It's to be expected. Oh, Lord have mercy. Wait a minute, you know what? I have a backup, big one. Okay, your hands got flow for it. There. Oh, Lord. Doubled it. There you go. Fabulous. Cleansing.
After you rinse out your color, you just style as usual, and this is the results of her color. It's like a cherry red, but it's really pretty. You can see like subtle highlights in there. I don't know, I really love the way it came out. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.
Do you want to say?